Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Carolyn Perry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, channeler, and past life regression healer. I'm happy that you're here. I appreciate you being here. I'd like to do a reading this week to do the weekly update from May 20th to May 27th. So I'm just going to pull a few cards to see what's going on there. Appreciate all your subscriptions. Our little community is growing, which is so much fun to watch. Certainly, I'd love to hear more from you. If you want to leave a comment, if you have any questions, anything that you'd like to know more about, they'd like me to focus on, let me know. And certainly reach out if you want a personal reading. So let's focus in on our week this week. Let's see what the energy of this week will be. Last week was a little bit of a back and forth. I don't know if you all felt it, but for me, the amount of energy that's kind of channeling in right now to the planet just feels like it's been when I feel like I'm receiving a lot of extra energy, I get really exhausted. End up sleeping a lot. It's not so much like an unhealthy exhaustion. It just feels like I need to really be able to take in what's happening, so I'm able to really drop in very deeply to sleep. And then other nights I'm wound up. I'm just feeling the energy revving through. So for me, my guidance has always been to just go with the flow. It's as far as that goes. I think that we're all leveling up, and there's a lot that's coming in right now that's moving through, especially with the solar flares. And again, I'm not an astrologer. I don't do any of that. I just do everything intuitively. I just know what it feels like for me. So it feels like there's a huge level up, a transition. I felt like when I'm doing deep work, I'm in kind of this extra upside of a realm. So kind of in an altered place when I'm doing some deep meditation or doing some deep healing work. Last week I didn't do either. I didn't do a lot of meditating. I had a beautiful week with my son and his family, helping to watch my grandchildren a lot. So there wasn't a lot of time to just sit quietly and meditate, which was fine. I had my own joy and energy vibration and lift up just by being with the kids. But even while doing that, it felt like I was still kind of in more of an altered place. And I think that that was the extra energy that was coming in. And I trust that that's moving me and you and our planet to a higher place. So be gentle with yourself as this transition happens this year and as we're moving through this time. So this new week, seems like we might have some more kind of fast moving energy and helping to get more clarity about our direction and where we're going. My cat loves to sit on me while I'm doing anything on the couch. I'll give you a glimpse of him, my little black cat. Hey, this is Emrys. So if you see a tail fluttering in and out, that's Emrys just joining us and helping with the energy. Um, so let's just go through the cards. There's the Chariot, the Two of Swords, sorry, the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Oh, Seven of Wands. Sorry, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. The Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. And I'm gonna pull a couple more because I like to get a little bit more insight into the Three of Swords and what that is talking about. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I had been kind of guided to do this already. Was to have my little mini Witch's Tarot to do any clarification that we needed. So we'll do some of that. And let me just let me get those to clarify that. Just to clarify in general this reading. Let's just see what comes up to go along with that. Emrys is on my lap, so I'm working around Emrys. Oh my gosh, I think something flipped there. Yes. the Page of Wands. Let's see, Empress. Oh, just bear with me. I'm just like having fun, enjoying my time with you and my opportunity to share some of the insights that I'm getting and to share my little Empress. Okay, so we have like I'll read through these after, but then we have the Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused today. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So those are the clarifiers for this reading. So let's start with the initial ones. My sense as I read through these cards is just that there's a fast moving sense of like kind of moving forward. So as much as I don't know if you felt this, but it's felt like the last several years just kind of like moving slowly through energy, moving, things coming, shifts and things happening, but happening kind of like moving, heavily through things. It feels like we're moving to a time of things moving much more quickly. So with this week, it feels like we're starting to move into that, like moving into what it is that we've been kind of calling to us and having it move quickly and having opportunities come to move quickly toward that. So that's what I get with the Chariot, is a fast moving energy. This is like something that you've been calling to you. This is something you've said yes to, and the Spirit is now picking you up and moving you in that direction. This can sometimes be a physical move, like where you have an opportunity to actually move physically, like from one house to another or one country to another, whatever it is you're called to. But this also, and it also can be a new job opportunity, a move in that way. But it can be just basically a move forward toward what it is that you're wanting, and it's quick and a fast moving. I feel like the Two of Swords is like, again, something that you've been kind of mulling over, wondering about, wanting answers for, and this is about getting clarity to that. So maybe this opportunity to have some movement forward is helping to bring that clarity. And this as well is like, this is this time of stepping into what is it that um you're wanting, that you have passion for, that maybe you have had some other options coming at you, but you're really starting to get to what it is that you feel passionate about and where you want to be going. So again, I think adds to that sense of having more clarity about your direction. And the Knight of Cups to me is an opportunity that's coming that offers the cups can be a love interest or someone that comes that, but it's also something you love, right? So this is an opportunity that's being presented that offers you something that you love, that you can be moving towards. Especially with the Chariot and this together, I feel like this is you're getting this opportunity to move towards what it is that you're really calling to you, and that you really will be an offer of love. And this isn't, and with this new beginning, these new things happening, this is a healing of past wounds, past hurts. So this is something that's happened in the past that affected you in such a way, and there could be a feeling of worrying that the same thing is going to happen now, but this is a new opportunity to heal some of this old stuff. There's something being presented that's coming to you in a new way, that it helps you to heal this past wound. So an example of this is if you were in a really challenging relationship, and then you were to step into something new that offers you and treats you in a different way than you've ever been treated before. There's almost this grief and this release and this healing from what you experienced before. Like it's like a corrective experience to have something new come in, but it also is this deeper healing and grieving for the one that went through something from the past. So I feel like that's the message that I'm getting for this week, is that there may be this new opportunity to connect, to receive, to move towards something that offers you something very different than you've had in the past, but it will bring healing to that part of you that went through so much before. And I think that these cards that we had to come out to clarify, talks more about that. So it's the Page of Wands. This is the kind of a fast moving energy toward your passion, your what it is that you desire, what it is that brings you joy. The Ace of Wands again, a new opportunity, a new beginning, a beginning for a path that's passionate and um kind of from your what it is that you brings you joy, brings you passion, brings what it is that you turns you on, what it is that makes you happy. This is a passionate new beginning. And then the Ace of Cups as well. So this is it could be a new relationship and a new opportunity to do something that you really love, new opportunity to open your heart in a way that you haven't before. So again, this is that healing piece that we talked about with the Three of Swords, is that this newness to these new opportunities, and the Four of Swords, coming to a place of being able to rest, to have that clarity, to have that knowing. So this feels like a pretty active, sweet week of getting much more in touch with what it is that where it is that you want to be moving, and doors opening and opportunities coming for that. So it's quite a different week this week than we had, a little bit different than last week. Last week was more introspective, if I remember correctly from the reading. So look forward to seeing how that unfolds. And I love to hear from anyone if you have any, if this resonates, if anything comes from the week before's reading that resonated. I'd love to just get some comments going back and forth, and some insights, so that I can understand like how this works for all of you as you receive these readings. And if there's anything that you'd like more of or less of or whatever, it helps to know. Anyway, I'm going to pull one of the Oracle. This is the Mystical Wisdom card Oracle deck. Mystical Wisdom. And it's a beautiful deck as well. And we'll just get a little bit more insight for this week as far as the Oracle card goes, what that has to say. And it's the Peacock. Raise your standards. And I think that's a big part of what we're doing this week, is just kind of stepping into like, what is it that we're wanting to call in? Where it is that we're going this week? What is it that we're doing? And I'll just read this to you. The peacock is possibly one of the most exquisitely beautiful creatures of the world's animal kingdom. It is also believed to be the most virtuous and embodies the admired characteristics of integrity and loyalty. Like the peacock, you embody qualities important for friendship and family unity. You are encouraging, selfless, and enrich the lives of everyone you meet. The peacock is also very protective of its young and will provide for and protect them under any circumstance. This card can also be seen as an indicator to better yourself and to raise your standards to be more like the peacock. And there's a mantra that they have with it: I love and care for everyone I know. So I think this is, I'm hearing this as this opportunity to move into this time of having more of what it is that you really want. And yes, I do think it's about, nurturing those around you and being open to receiving from those around you. But I think it's also this card in the way that I'm hearing is for you to raise your standards about what you accept for yourself and what you receive for yourself and what you offer for yourself. So this is the time of moving much more into what it is that you're wanting to call in. And I think that this whole year is really about that shift from letting go of the past and healing. I think we've been through many years of healing past karma, healing old wounds, letting go of things that didn't really serve us. And now we're moving much more into abundant times of receiving and having those things that really do offer us more. So I hope that fits for you and resonates. Certainly if you're interested in having more personal information, there's a contact information in the box below to just get some information about how to connect with me. I offer personal readings. I offer past life regression healing, which is going in and not just seeing where you were from the past, but how do you heal some of the traumas that might have carried over into this life. And it's a really interesting work. And if you're interested in hearing more about that, certainly send me an email and I'll get back to you and we can have a chat. I hope to do another live sometime this week. I will put it in the community page as far as when I'm going to offer that. I'd love to get a chance to interact with you in a live and have some time to go back and forth in that way. Thank you for being here, and I will definitely be back next week. I may even try to offer a different type of video this week. So just to add to our little collection. Appreciate you being here. Subscribe if you haven't. If you like the video, just kind of give me a like so that I know that you're liking what you're seeing. And I will talk to you next week. Take care, everyone.